one of the other great things about the barre class in particular is some of the other elements that we focus on, like our band, which is very important for creating that extra bit of resistance, as well as our chair, to help not only with balance, but to help increase that range of motion. So the thing that our band is going to be really great for is, for example, increasing the mobility through the strength through our ankles and feet, getting again into the bigger muscle groups as well as those tiny ones that we don't always get the opportunity to work, and then using our balance from there. The other thing it's great for is increasing that range of motion with the resistance. So I'm getting the strength through my hips, my glutes, my legs, all the way through to the ends of my toes, like so. And then of course you repeat it on the other side. What we do to one side, we do to the other. The other great benefit of the chair, even if you weren't to utilize the loop band, is it allows us to go a little bit further than we maybe normally would. So I can even bring myself a little bit lower, test out my balance. I can do some extra pulses that you might not necessarily get the opportunity to do without a chair. And then you're going to strengthen through the back of the legs, the hamstrings. We can increase more of that motion by stepping over a bit more, getting the arms involved, increased flexibility, and then finding that balance at the end. And then you finish and repeat on the other side. So one of the great things that I love about barre, it's not just a wonderful head-to-toe workout, but we really focus on some of those micro movements in our body that maybe we wouldn't get in general fitness. So what I mean by micro movements is there are some of those tiny little muscle groups in behind the legs that may be attached from the hamstring and the glutes, and those don't get worked on very often. So that's what these guys are for. So as an example, and these exercises can be done with or without a chair, is I would take my ball and I would place it in behind my knee, and I would focus on getting my heel into my glute. So you're really going to get the strength through not just your quad and your hamstring, but you're going to feel it right into that smaller muscle group. And then hey, you also get to balance, which is even better. So we focus on that. The other exercise that you can use in conjunction with that to work those smaller groups is you can take the feet together, place it in between the knees, so I get as close as I can, keeping my posture, and then I'm going to squeeze the ball in and out. And of course we would do multiple reps of this to really engage those inner thighs, but we would keep that ball moving and our knees moving the whole time. In and out, like so. And then another exercise that you can do in a different position to still keep that range of motion is if you had your chair to the side, for example, or it was just your own balance, I would take my ball and I can place up to the side and down. So now I'm not just getting into the back of the hamstring and in behind that glute, but now I'm working the front and back of both legs, which is equally challenging. And then hold from there. So those are just a couple of examples.